Alright, we should be live. We're going to be testing various games, similar to what we did a few weeks ago with Linux on an old computer. This time we're going to be looking at Linux on a newer computer. This is going to be on a framework desktop running Ubuntu LTS 2604. So this is Ubuntu, and it is certainly easier to get everything working. I didn't really have to do anything. All I had to do was install Ubuntu, and then install Steam, and then install OBS, and all the codecs were there. Everything was just there. So very, very easy. So if you're someone who's curious about Linux, Ubuntu is definitely the easiest distro to get into. Just you don't have to waste time like Googling stuff. Things just kind of work the same as if you were on Windows or Mac. And then thanks to the magic of Proton and Wine for gaming, Ubuntu does seem to have all the necessary underlying libraries because we are running kernel version 7.0. So this is Ubuntu with a very modern Linux kernel. And so far everything is running really good. Hey Gershon, you're interested in getting, I heard you were saying yesterday you were interested in getting like either a Framework 16 laptop or something. What about a desktop, like a mini PC? Or do you already have too many mini PCs or just PCs in general? Framework laptop though, I feel like this laptop is super good. The build quality, it's very sturdy. It is a 16-inch. The screen is a 16-inch screen, but because of that, it's quite large, and because of the external upgradable graphics card in the back, it does add a bit of, like, I guess, height to the laptop. But I'm a huge fan of the swappable expansion slots. You get 6 total. 2 of them are USB 4. 4 of them have up to 240 watt power delivery. So very, very good laptop. In terms of the weight, it is heavy because it is a large laptop with a discrete GPU inside. But I like that you can actually remove the graphics card if you're not going to use it. Like if you're going to take this on a trip, on an airplane or whatever, you don't need the GPU with you. You can take it out, put the expansion-based shell in there. That makes it 0.5, I think it's about 0.5 kilograms lighter. So it drops from like 2.4 kilograms down to like 2 kilograms or so, making it noticeably lighter, and it increases the battery life. However, on Linux, the battery life on this is insanely good because it can drop the discrete GPU down to like 1 watt when idling. So I'm very impressed with it. I like that it's relatively thin. You can see here it's relatively thin compared to an actual gamer laptop like this one that I have here that we showcased last year. This is the HP Omen Max 16 with an RTX 5080 laptop GPU inside. So yeah, this one is definitely a chunky laptop with that matte screen. So this is the HP Gamer laptop with that Ryzen AI CPU with the Radeon 890M and the NVIDIA RTX 5080 laptop. So this is a very high-spec gamer laptop, probably the best one in terms of battery life. But it is heavier than this. It's like a whole pound heavier than the Framework Laptop 16. So I personally prefer the Framework Laptop 16. I'm going to be doing a follow-up video about my experience using the Framework laptop, how it compares to the gamer laptop, how it compares to a professional laptop like a ThinkPad, for example. After using it for like a week now, I have a relatively good idea on the good things and the bad things about it. So stay tuned for that. But it is quite good. For a small company, this is a very good laptop. I can tell that whoever they hired as their industrial designer, as well as whoever they poached from Apple and Lenovo, because I know that the CEO Nirav Patel, he used to work for Apple for like a long time, and he also used to work for Oculus before they got bought out by Meta. So yeah, he has a lot of experience in high quality laptops because he used to work for Apple. But he also hired people that used to work for Lenovo, and Lenovo makes probably the best Windows-based laptops, the ThinkPad line in particular. So really, really good stuff. I think that this company, Framework, has done a really good job. I like that they support the Linux ecosystem. Weight doesn't matter as much as the size and portability. Weight does matter because weight has an effect on how heavy it is in your backpack if you're traveling. But yeah, this is about 5 pounds. Just for reference, the HP Omen, the gaming laptop, is about 6 pounds. So it's a whole pound heavier, the gamer laptop. And I definitely like the weight of this. The only negative thing about this is because the GPU is removable, it is taller. It tends to be quite tall laptop, so it is kind of a tight fit into a lot of backpacks. But yeah, it can fit into my typical backpack. I would say 5 pounds is about as heavy as I would. I don't like laptops when they're over 5.5 pounds. So the Framework 16 is kind of pushing it. It's right there at the limit. I don't like the HP Omen Max because it's too heavy to travel with. It's just not comfortable to carry around in an airport. But, you know, there's other products for that too. And like I said, you can remove the GPU from this. You can't do that on a gamer laptop. And that's the reason why I just like the flexibility that it offers. What were the specs of the Framework 16? It was in the video, but we can go over it. Hold on, let me see. I'm playing around with some apps here to try to mimic what I use on Windows. So let me see if this works. Open selector. Okay. So we're going to use Color Paint. I think this is KDE. And we're just running it on GNOME. Hopefully it works. So let's see. Let's just test this out. This is a good way to test this out. So Framework Laptop 16. So this is the specs of the one that I have. It comes with, well, it's actually an APU. Ryzen AI 9 HX 370. This is currently my favorite mobile processor of all time, with Radeon 890M integrated graphics. These are very, very good integrated graphics. So it has that. The RAM, 96 gigabytes. So that's 2x 48 gigabyte. 2x 48 DDR5 5600 SODIMM. So yeah, upgradable RAM. What else is in here? SSD 1. It has 4 terabyte. What is it? Western Digital SN 7100 or something. SSD 2 is a 2 terabyte WD SN 770. So this one is a 2230. This is one of those short SSDs. And this is the normal one, 2280. The form factor. So you get dual SSDs, up to 96 gigs of RAM. This is a 24 core, or this is a 12 core, 24 thread CPU. I don't know how many compute units the Radeon GPU has. And then we have the GPU. We have a Radeon RX 7700S. So 7700S is of the same, it's a Navi 33 for reference. It's kind of like a 7600 or a 7600 XT. So this is 8 gigabyte. What else? It has a IPS. The screen, or we'll say the display, is a 2560 by 1600 IPS 165 hertz. I love that it's IPS. It is a matte finish screen. I love that it's matte. I love that it's 165 hertz. It's configurable to, it supports variable refresh on Linux, by the way. And, well, obviously it supports it on Windows as well. And then it's also an IPS, not an OLED. I do not want an OLED on a laptop. I will never buy a laptop with an OLED screen. That's a terrible idea if you want to run your screen brightness at 0% brightness, which is the way I run this a lot of times for maximum battery life. And yeah, at 0% brightness with these specs, I'm getting like 8 to 9 hours of battery life. So I can easily get all day battery life with this laptop just doing random things. The thing about the thing about Linux, the one drawback of Linux doesn't have the, as far as I know, there's no way to hibernate the laptop in Linux. You can hibernate in Windows, which will extend battery life overnight by a lot. Overnight, with Linux, this laptop loses about 6 to 8% battery life, or battery percentage overnight. But it has very good battery life. Oh, the battery. Speaking of the battery is an 85 watt hour. 85 watt hour is a chunky battery. That is a good battery. For a 16-inch, I think that is a good size. And keep in mind, 8 to 9 hours is with the discrete graphics card. If I were to remove the Radeon 7700S and just have the empty shell in the back, which would make the laptop like 0.4, it's like 0.4 kilograms lighter, so it would actually make it noticeably lighter to carry around without the GPU installed. That would further extend the battery life, probably by another 40 to 60 minutes, maybe about another hour. So that's quite good. It's quite good. Yeah, I actually really like this laptop. I've been using this laptop as my main daily driver all week, and it is very good. I like it a lot more than the HP Omen Max. I like the keyboard a lot more than the HP Omen Max, for one thing, compared to... Now, the ThinkPad keyboard is still better. The Lenovo ThinkPad keyboard is still, I think, the most legendary keyboard I've ever used. It's better than the Mac keyboard. The Framework keyboard is kind of like the Mac keyboard. It's either, depending on who you are, you might actually prefer the Framework keyboard a little bit more or a little bit less than the Mac keyboard. But personally, I think the ThinkPad keyboard is still better than both Framework and Apple. I think in terms of keyboard quality on a laptop, ThinkPad is the best of the best. Nothing beats it. And then second place would probably be Apple. And then third would be Framework. Or maybe Framework is the same as Apple. It kind of depends. Apple's pretty good, though. Apple has set some pretty high bar when it comes to consumer, like, how the overall experience is. ThinkPad is overall better than Apple in terms of typing, but there are things that Apple does a lot better than ThinkPad. One thing that is disappointing, so this thing, I'll tell you the thing I don't like about it, the speakers. The speakers are, I think, 2 watt each, and they're really not that good. The built-in speakers are not that good. ThinkPad's better than this by a lot, and Apple is in a completely different universe in terms of the sound quality. I don't know why no other laptop manufacturer has been able to match Apple in terms of the quality. Like, something about the way Apple designs their speakers, the chassis, the way the chassis resonates, the way that they angle the sound waves coming out of the actual drivers. There's just something magical about Apple's sound system. The only good Windows laptop that I've ever seen that has been able to rival Apple in terms of the sound quality would be like the Asus Zephyrus or the Asus ProArt. ProArt has insanely good sound quality for a laptop speaker system for a Windows-based laptop. But other than that, nothing else comes close. The gamer laptop's not even close. Framework can't even compete. It's just not even close. But man, like, yeah, that's one thing Apple does better than everybody else. Sound quality. The sound quality of Apple is insane. It's kind of weird because so many developers go with Apple. I found out recently a lot of developers use Apple MacBook for their workflows. And at first I was like, wait, why? Why do they prefer Apple over like Windows? The terminal's really good. The bash command, like, it's just kind of easy to do things with like Python. Windows, you can get everything to work, but you have to install everything separately. But, you know, Linux is more like Apple in that regard. I'm just surprised that Apple is as big as it is. But yeah, there's some things that they do well. Anyway, guys, that's the laptop, the Framework 16. I think it's a great laptop for a Linux user. If you're a Windows user and you just want to use Windows on a laptop, I don't know if this is... I mean, I think the Framework is still worth considering if you want to use Windows on a Framework. I don't see a problem with doing that. I mean, you can totally do that. It's fine. Everything works. It's similar to other laptops. Do know, though, that you are paying a little bit more for the Framework compared to if you were to get some other brand for a Windows-based machine. But if you want to support Framework, because if you agree with what Framework's trying to do by trying to change the consumer electronics market in the sense that it's an upgradable modular device that grows over time, it's not something that you're just going to like throw away or sell on eBay or just sell on Facebook Marketplace after like 2 or 3 years. It's worth getting in that regard. Like if you want to change it out, I can't wait to see like how this will change over the next like 3 to 5 years, because I'm expecting Framework will release new graphics card modules that I'll be able to upgrade to with this. So I'm pretty much set though. 96 gigs of RAM is going to last a very long time. And then the dual SSDs is also going to last a pretty long time. So really the only thing that I can see myself swapping out in 2 years' time or whatever would be the GPU. Maybe like a new RTX 6070 or I don't know, like an AMD RDNA 5 or whatever. Assuming AMD even bothers to make mobile GPUs that are discrete. I feel like AMD is kind of abandoned that market. So pretty much NVIDIA is probably the only game in town, which is cool, because if I'm able to get like an NVIDIA mobile GPU that has like 16 gigs of VRAM, like an RTX, what would that be, like a 6070 or a 6080 or something laptop, put it in here, that would be really cool. All right. So let's test some of these games and see how this runs. So for reference, as the stream title says, we are gaming on a Framework desktop, not a Framework laptop. The laptop was last time. Now we're gaming on the desktop. So we're going to take a look and see. Now this game, Final Fantasy 16, is notoriously hard to run. This is like one of the hardest games to run for a gaming computer, like even a desktop. So let's take a look here. It defaults to AMD FSR 3 Ultra Performance Upscaling. That means we're going to be playing this game at 720p, upscaling all the way to 4K, because I am using a 4K monitor. So we're running at 120 hertz, I believe. Yeah, 120 hertz. This monitor can go up to 144 or 155. It can do 144. Then it even advertises being able to do 155 hertz overclock. But let's take a look. Oh, the specs of this computer? This is known as the Strix Halo. This is the Framework desktop. So let's go ahead and Hold on, let's go ahead and go with the specs on this. So let's go ahead and show. Let's do another one of these. I'm happy that I have some kind of paint equivalent on Linux now. So this is the Framework desktop. This has an APU. This is the Ryzen AI Max 395. I think it's 395 plus. Ryzen AI Max 395 plus. Strix Halo. This is 16 cores, 32 threads. 32 threads on a laptop. Let me get Mission Center on here. Yeah, let's take a look at this real quick. Mission Center. Yeah, so this is what we're streaming on. AMD Ryzen AI Max 395 with Radeon 8060S. You can see 16 cores, 16P cores, 32 threads, dual threaded, 128 gigabytes of LPDDR5X running at 8,000 megatransfers. Yes, 128 gigs of RAM running at 8,000 megatransfers. This little mini PC has the same amount of memory bandwidth as a Threadripper TRX 50. So this little mini PC has the same amount of memory bandwidth as my full tower Threadripper 9960X desktop platform, which is currently my most powerful PC. I can't believe... I like how Linux tells you the memory type. LPDDR5, soldered RAM with 8,000 megatransfers. Then we have dual SSDs. We have dual... I should probably be typing this stuff down. RAM, 128 gigabyte. This is LPDDR5, 8,000 megatransfers. And then we have SSD 1, 4 terabyte, WD Black, SN 7100, and then another one. So we have 8 terabytes of storage across 2 SSDs in this mini PC. And then we have what else? Oh, the Radeon. I guess we'll just it's an APU, which is so it's with Radeon 8060S. You know the weird thing? The 8060S is almost as powerful as the 7700S. That's what's weird. Like the integrated graphics in this desktop, this mini desktop, is almost as powerful as the discrete graphics in the Framework 16. How insane crazy is that? Like, that's really weird. But anyway, those are the specs. Yeah, those are the specs. Strix Halo should perform like a desktop 6700 XT. Yeah, it's surprisingly powerful. It is surprisingly powerful. Now, if I wasn't streaming, this would perform better. But because we're streaming, we're using the Strix Halo. The Radeon 8060S is doing encoding and rendering the game at the same time. So let's take a look at how it works. And this game is super hard to run. This game is no joke. So Final Fantasy 16 stresses all hardware. It brings every hardware, all graphics cards to their knees. So this is a really, really hard game to run. For some weird reason. It's just super demanding. Alright, let's get into like a battle here. forgot how to play. I forgot how to do all the moves. Okay, that does something. It barely looks better than 15? Final Fantasy 15 and this game use the exact same engine though. 15, 16, and Forspoken all use the same. It's like they're all using the Luminous engine. Different variations of it. Oh, that right there looks like a boss monster. Or something. Is this supposed to be like a... Oh, never mind. This is just some whatever. Bam. Deadly Embrace. Deadly Takedown. Oh. Oh, what? Oh, it's gonna make the frame rate drop from this. Spell effects. Cold snap. Cold snap. I can't see what's happening. I can't see what's happening. I forgot what the... Okay, there's lock on. Man, this game's good. Whoa, what? The combo system in this game is so good. That's why we didn't get a Devil May Cry 6. You can just style on the enemy. Oh man, it's like DMC. Oh my. What? Oh man, this game's good. This game... I like action combat games that reward skill expression. This is definitely... This game has that level of depth. Because the combat designer is the same guy that made Devil May Cry. That's why this game plays similar to that game. Final Fantasy 15 was fun until the new wore off. Well, Final Fantasy 15... So, I remember having to describe Final Fantasy 15 to a bunch of people that didn't understand what it was, but they saw all the media. Because you remember, they had an OVA anime series for that, leading up to the game. They also did a full-on, like, feature 3D FX animated movie. Like, it was like a 2-hour movie, or a 90-minute movie. You know, like, all CGI movie for Final Fantasy 15. 15 had, like, the biggest marketing budget of all Final Fantasy games. And it also, like, people asked me to describe it, and I told them, yeah, I have it too, man. I got the same PS4 print. Yeah, same thing. I remember describing it to someone. I was like, okay, Final Fantasy 15 is basically... It's basically Korean boy band plus road trip. That's basically what it is. I mean, it's the style and everything. And they're like, okay. This game is completely different. This game is like some kind of like Game of Thrones wannabe without the different houses. If you like Game of Thrones, you might think this game is interesting story-wise. It does have a bit of depth, but I feel like this game is more of a... There's parts of this game where it just seems like a slow burn, and then there's parts of it where it just like goes so fast that you have no idea what's going on. They drop a whole bunch of like lore on top of you before you have a chance to digest any of it, and then it's before you know it, it's like, oh, Act 1 is over. Which game? You're talking about 15 or 16? For reference, this game is 16. 15 is the boy band. Boy band plus road trip. It's a really unique experience when you think about it, because there's no other game that's like that.
What's the point in us staying here then?
This game kind of has like a Witcher 3 vibe, sort of. Not really. Kind of. It's like Game of Thrones and Witcher, sort of. It is kind of crazy though that I'm playing this game at integrated graphics, and we're staying above 60 FPS. Now, we can make this much harder to run. So we are playing at 720p, upscaled all the way to 4K. Let's try 1080p, upscale. Okay, see 1080p, okay, it's still like 60 something. 62. But see, okay, yeah, it drops though. Whoa, there was a big stutter there. That was like some kind of traversal stutter from the Proton. Yeah, 1080p while streaming seems a little bit hard for the integrated graphics to be able to do all of that. Still though, you gotta remember guys, we're using the integrated graphics to encode this live stream to YouTube at 1440p. 1440p YouTube streaming. And we're playing this game of all games, which is notoriously hard to run in general. So this is actually still really impressive, and this is on Linux. This is on Linux. So it's like, it's Proton. It's Proton. Man, I feel like there's no other integrated graphics chip that can do this right now. Unless, does anybody know if Panther Lake can do this? Is the integrated graphics on Panther Lake powerful enough to do this? There was someone trying to tell me the other day that Panther Lake is like the most powerful integrated chip ever made. And I'm thinking, bro, have you ever heard of Strix Halo? I am interested in Panther Lake though. Not for like a gaming laptop, but I'm interested in it for like a thin and light.
At the garrison. It'll be up to us to defend the town soon.
With what? Some carrots and a collar of brawl?
This certainly looks better when it's 1080p upscale. But 720p upscale definitely is a better experience. You're going to be above 60 all the time.
I would speak with this Duke.
The only time Panther Lake is faster is in low wattage. Like 30 watts. Yeah, so that's what I'm saying, like for a thin and light.
The garrison is
I'm interested in it for a thin and light device. Not an actual, like, mini PC or some kind of gaming type. Or like a, you know, like a gaming laptop. Forgot how do I call the... Oh yeah. Alright, let's test how,
Good girl.
how this platform handles, like, traversal stutter. Oh, there's some traversal stutter. Yeah, I feel like it does need ultra performance. You dread to think what running Linux on the Intel GPU is like. Oh, for gaming? Can I go in the river? No. One thing I didn't like about this game, I didn't like in the end game, like I'm in the end game now. I don't like how the sky is always like this. It just looks so drab and depressing. The maps looked really good in the early parts of the game until you're in endgame, and now it's always this nasty light that just makes it look from the sky that just makes the game world look really bad. I didn't switch from Fedora. There's two different computers. One of them is on Fedora and one of them is on Ubuntu. So the way I ended up doing it, so for those wondering, the framework 16. So this laptop runs Fedora, but we're not using that right now. The Framework desktop, so we are streaming on a mini PC right now. The mini PC is running Ubuntu LTS 2604 with the latest kernel 7.0. So this is Ubuntu with a modern kernel. So, and it's good. My goodness, it's plug and play easy and everything just works and it's so good. If you're coming from a Mac or Windows, Ubuntu LTS 2604 is really good. Uh-oh. Raptors. There's some kind of weird... What is that? There's like some kind of alien creatures or something over there? Open world map? Oh wait, no, not yet. Hold on. What's the... Okay. Oh, there's actually like a quest I can do. Even weirder science. Indiana Jones was even worse than Windows, even though it runs Vulkan on both. One thing I noticed though, Linux, the battery life on Linux is really, really good. Idling on Linux on a laptop that's optimized for Linux is really good. You know what? Let's try ultra performance again. Ultra performance, let's see. It doesn't have Hibernate though. Windows has access to Hibernate. So if you're talking like overnight, man, Windows is good. Because of sleep to hibernate on Windows is brokenly good. I really wish Linux had that. I don't know how sleep works on a Mac. I assume Mac doesn't need Hibernate because the ARM chip is so efficient that it literally doesn't need that. Oh wait, am I going the wrong way? Oh, I'm going the wrong way.
That'll do, girl.
No. I didn't want her to go away. Uh-oh. Alright, whatever.
Ready, go?
I use sleep to hibernate. So basically my computer goes to sleep after 5 minutes or 5 or 10 minutes.
To the stables, go.
Wait, is this the right way? This isn't the right way. It's still the wrong way.
Good girl.
But if I go away from the computer for like 90 minutes or more, then it's from sleep it goes to hibernate automatically. And then when it's in hibernate, that's basically like it's turned off. Oh, you're on OnePlus also? Okay, this is the way.
deal with these ones first.
How do I get out? Uh-oh. Oh no, how do I... Oh, what? The Chocobo's fighting them? What? Whoa! Oh, how do I get off the...
Thanks, Carl.
What? What was that? I can't see what's happening. Oh, he's got the scorpion get over here move. Oh, man.
Now to find this spherical echo. This is it. Right then. Just two more to find. Come on.
Wow, this is no different from gaming on Windows. And it's not buggy, everything just works. There's no graphical glitches or anything. Just someone was telling me like a week or two ago that they would not game on Linux because there's graphical issues. And I'm like, what issues? And I'm like, oh well, the games don't render correctly. I'm like, are you sure about that? And they're like, yeah. And I'm thinking like, so have you used Linux? And like, no. So I'm like, so how do you know there's graphical bugs? And they're like, well, because it's Linux. And I'm like, dude, like, so you just, some rando told you that? So you believe that? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, okay. You're irrelevant.
The Duke might have soldiers at his beck and call, but us common folk follow the Dame. No one else.
You use Fedora on the Surface Pro 7. The battery life is almost 50% better than Windows 11. Man, yeah. See why is it so much better? Does Windows really just have so many background tasks that just eat up the battery?
The Lord leaves his tower to build a new keep. A town split asunder.
See, this is like Witcher style right here. Having a bard play the lute in the town. Are you serious? The Mac battery can last 1.5 to 2 weeks in standby mode? Man, the jump in this game is so useless.
When did you get so big?
Yeah, that's the thing I can't stand. People just parroting what they randomly hear from someone else. They just automatically just believe it to be true and just assume that that's reality. Oh, okay. Wait, he can actually... Okay. Wait, he didn't have to jump to do that, though. He can just... He goes over automatically.
How long will it take to repair Caernarvon?
That depends, your lordship. Much of the fort will need rebuilding entirely.
If you ask me, it's about time they made a few sacrifices. We're the ones risking our lives.
Oh yeah, but...
Well, those guys, see, it's not like Tom's Hardware and WCCF Tech are bad sources. They're legitimate sources. It's just they're given review samples that they send back. Oftentimes, some of the stuff that they get are engineering samples. They get like the final variant of an engineering sample that it's basically a retail unit. It's just not meant for retail. Sometimes they do get retail units, but they don't hold on to those. Actually, they might hold on. Yeah, actually, no, hold on. They do. Most of the large publications, they do hold on to the hardware because they'll use those results for future platforms. But what I've seen a lot of review sites do is when the newer platform comes out, not all of them retest the older hardware. They'll just take they'll copy paste the results from their old review, and they'll just put it in with the new one. Not everybody does that, but I've seen a lot that actually do that. Or they don't fully retest everything. They may retest some benchmarks, like really common ones, but then they don't retest like all the results. So you get a mix of some fully updated benchmark results and then partially updated benchmark results. Well, that's because nobody got a B70. B70, Intel never sent B70s out for review. I don't know of anyone that got a B70 for review. It's funny because some people were commenting on my video that I did for the B70. They're like saying, like, how strange to showcase this in gaming when you had a golden opportunity to showcase it in other ways, and then it's like in a few days the large channels will all have their, and I'm thinking like this dude has no idea. He doesn't realize that the large outlets are not even gonna test the B70 because Intel never sent them out. Level 1 was given 1 and then like no, level 1 was given like 2 and then bought 2 more. For like a total of 4. To showcase like a 4 GPU cluster for like an AI workstation. That's what I remember. But yeah, B70, Intel's not going to send that out to gaming focused outlets. They're not going to do that because they never intended for it for gaming. So I'm thinking like, okay, well my plucky little channel is like going to be one of the very few sources that's actually going to show the gaming. And I knew for a fact that most of the people that were buying the B70 on week 1 were literally buying it for gaming. No, they didn't. They did not test the B70. The only channel that tested B70 besides me was Level 1 Techs. Tech Guy Bu got one. Like he ordered one from Newegg, so he had to wait several days. I just went and got mine from Micro Center on day 1. Yeah, he ordered one from Newegg. He had to wait for it to come in. What is this? This is a weird... I forgot how to do the... Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, he's trying to burn me with a flamethrower. Forgot how to go. Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. What? Yeah, a bunch of people got it week 1 for gaming. And the only reason why they bought it for gaming because it is the most powerful Intel GPU. And they just wanted the most powerful Intel GPU for gaming. They just didn't like that they were paying almost $1,000. Well, with tax, they're basically paying $1,000 for what is effectively a mid-range, entry-level to mid-range GPU. Yeah. If it wasn't for me going down the whole Linux rabbit hole, I would have done more immediate content on the B70. And I still will. I will revisit that. I still need to do, that being said, I still need to do the overclocking video for the D2. For the 5 or so people that are actually interested in that. And that's basically going to be using external E-clock to drive up the base clock and then use a curve shaper. That's typically how I would recommend overclocking something like that. If you don't have the base clock, then you would just do curve optimizer, the traditional curve optimizer plus curve shaper, or just curve shaper plus the plus 200. So you'd overvolt max frequency, undervolt medium frequency, disable curve shaper for the low and minimum frequency. So basic stuff like that. That will be how to get the best performance out of it. Now the price on Newegg is $1,200 used. I think Micro Center's still, depending on the Micro Center, they might still have some. You can use LACT. What is LACT? What is that? To do what? Oh, to do overclocking? Well, I only ever overclock in the BIOS. I don't use software to overclock. Alright, we're gonna switch games. I'm impressed this game actually is this playable. Alright, let's go back to the town.
Ready, go?
You know what's crazy? This game runs better like this.
Back to the stables.
This performs better than PS5. This is running the game a lot better than PS5. Because PS5 basically runs the game at 720p, and it's still not able to hit 60.
What say you then? Will you stand with me?
Like if you're in performance mode on PS5, it's basically a dynamic resolution, but it's usually hovering somewhere between 720p and 1080p.
Captain just now.
Like the actual internal render resolution. Which is nuts. That just shows how hard this game is to run.
The garrison is threatening to pull their sentries from the markets.
This game and Silent Hill 2 were the two like most shockingly difficult games to run when they came out on PC in 2024. Because I know PS5 got this game in 2023, but in 2024, this game came out the same time like Silent Hill 2 remake. Man, both games were so hard to run on PC. If you're trying to game at 4K, oh my goodness. Okay, let's try Hogwarts Legacy. I'm curious to see how Hogwarts Legacy runs on Strix Halo with a Linux Proton layer on top. Because Hogwarts Legacy is another game that is, I don't think it's as hard to run as Final Fantasy 16 because it's UE4. Vulkan shaders. One thing also I noticed is Linux will really use the CPU cores a lot more than Windows does. Oh wait, that's not the correct one. Oh, I gotta reopen the selector. There we go. Yeah, navigating OBS in Linux is different. One thing I'll tell you guys, man, OBS in Linux is actually better than in Windows if you're on Radeon. Linux lets you choose. So if you have multiple Radeon GPUs on Linux, the OBS version of Linux lets you choose from multiple Radeon discrete GPUs, or just multiple Radeon GPUs. Meaning, I can like if I had when I was using the Framework 16 the other day, OBS lets me choose the integrated 890M as an encoder, while the game renders on the 7700S. Or I could just have the 7700S do everything. It could actually do that. You can't do that in Windows on OBS. Like, you have to go multi-GPU vendor. So that's the reason why I typically have an Intel, or it's like with the 5090. The 5090 will be in there, and then I'll throw like an Arc B50 underneath it, or I'll use the integrated graphics. But that's typically how I get around the limitation of Windows and OBS. I go multi-GPU vendor. But on Linux it's really good because it's like, I don't know why you can do it on Linux, you can't do it in Windows. My assumption is the developers just never wrote that selector into OBS on Windows. I don't know why. That is really nice though. Okay, we're gonna have to probably fix the settings on here, because this is... Hold on. do I windowed full screen? Windowed full screen. Default. For some reason, I'm not able to change. Okay. Whoa, 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 whoa. Something happened. All I did was try to change the resolution. Oh man, hold on. This might induce epilepsy. I gotta fix this. Oh man, hold on. I can't. Okay, hold on. Just restart the game. Just restart the game. Just restart the game. I don't know what happened. Something got messed up. I don't know what happened. I tried to change the resolution and it just started like flickering like crazy. It almost gave me like Crimson Desert PTSD. Okay, let's try this again. Uh-oh, hold on. Okay, I don't know how am I gonna fix this. Oh boy. We're gonna have to probably change Proton. Something's weird. I don't know. I need to get it to go windowed full screen. There we go. Okay. I don't know what that was about. Okay, that fixed it. That was crazy. It was flickering like crazy. Hold on. Somehow I didn't get a seizure. I had to hide that from OBS to prevent epilepsy. Oh my goodness. Oh, luckily the task manager was on the screen the whole time. Oh man. Gaming on Linux. You don't know what could happen. Oh man. Okay, I don't know why it says default monitor. That's weird. Alright, Intel XESS. It just defaulted to Intel XESS. Alright, so it looks like 1440p upscaled to 4K. That's probably not going to be good enough. Let's drop it down to performance. So that's 1080p? Oh wait, why is it? Change this to like 120 or so. Okay. And then what's the preset? Oh my goodness, ultra? No wonder. No, drop that to medium. Drop that to medium. It had ultra RT, it had all the RTs on. No wonder I was like, oh my goodness, why is it bugging out like crazy? Okay. I guess we'll just... Hold on, let's just do FSR 3. Just to make sure there's no weird bugs. Because I don't know what was I don't know if the Intel XeSS was causing that flickering, or if it was the ray tracing or something in the Ultra preset that was messing it up. It's interesting, it's not telling me that I need to restart the game to apply the changes. So we're just gonna go with this. Have I tried modding in the Int 8 fallback? I have not done that. I didn't even know you could do that. Does that work reliably? How do you transfer your game between systems? What do you mean? Steam Cloud has all my saves synchronized. So I just, literally all I do is I install the game, and then when I load the game, it downloads the save file from Steam Cloud. Oh wait. What is this? Hmm? I forgot how to, like, okay, wait, hold on. How do I switch the... Okay.
Lumos.
Whoa.
Wingardium Leviosa. Reparo.
How do I get out of the invisible? Okay.
Lumos.
Lumos? Oh, you gotta put the fire spell, right?
Bombarda.
No?
Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo.
Oh. It's like our Genshin Impact puzzle. Huh. I can't believe we're doing all this with integrated graphics. We're upscaling a game to 4K, and then we're also encoding on the same GPU to 1440p. And there isn't even a hiccup. It's just like, man, it's just, and it's on Linux. It's on Linux. This is like not even ever intended. The marvel of Valve with their Proton and the Vulkan backend API. Man, this is like so cool. So you basically had to do a bunch of extra things. You had to copy and paste the files into Hogwarts Legacy for it to work. Does it work with like Final Fantasy 16? This is where they eat food, right? I think so. Yeah. This is like the Triwizard Tournament room or something. Oh, FSR 4 needs the game to have FSR 3. I think FSR 3 is in Final Fantasy 16. Did they announce the Hogwarts Legacy 2? I don't know, maybe they didn't, but I think this game is probably the best, like, this is probably the best game out of all the games that are based off of the Harry Potter franchise. This game actually met all my expectations for it. Because I felt like this game carried a lot of risk. Like, it could have done things very, very wrong. Or just completely under-deliver. And it actually achieved its goals. It's definitely one of the best games from 2023. And 2023 was the year of gaming for this decade. There will never be another year before 2030 that will match 2023 in terms of games. Like, 2023 was the peak of gaming for this decade. For the PS5 generation. And this game falls into that year. Oh, there was some traversal stutter right there. I'm just surprised at the stability, man. Like, the stability of everything. Like, the fact that Proton's having to do so much heavy lifting on all these different games. Yeah, it might be a completely different game.
I've always said that.
I just think this game did so many things right. It got the combat right. The magic-based combat in this game is exactly what it should be. The traversal, the flying mounts, the different locations that you go to, like, and where they are in relation to each other. Because I feel like anyone who's a fan of the franchise, you know, they basically get a chance to see where everything is relative to other areas. The map is quite large. So it's like, if you remember the movies, how there was the Forbidden Forest. It's like, well, okay, now you know that the Forbidden Forest, like how far away it is from the school, where the Quidditch arena was, where Hogsmeade was relative to the school. I never knew that Hogsmeade was so close to the Forbidden Forest. Like, Hogsmeade is actually closer to the forest than the school is, which is interesting. And then the train station, where they come in and they leave to go back home for the summer. You know, and then all this area in the south. There's like there's a lot of stuff in the south. And you can see there's a lot of other areas that they didn't include. But yeah, this game did a lot right. This game, like, Crimson Desert tried to be more ambitious than Hogwarts Legacy, and I think Crimson Desert basically bit off a little bit too much. The game is just jam-packed with so much stuff to see and do, which is good, but sometimes more is not always better. Wait, what? I never even opened this before? Huh? Have I never been over here? Oh no, I think I have been here. Even though I beat the game, I still haven't done everything. Like, I still don't even have level 3 lock. Wow. I feel like I haven't been in these side rooms. I don't recognize them.
Lumos.
No idea how you found yourself involved in the failed coup beneath the castle, but you didn't lose the battle, so well done, I suppose.
Oh, is this supposed to, this is the headmaster's place, isn't it? Yeah, there's a sorting hat. Yeah, okay. I think I've been in this room before. Oh, it's that thing where he looks at the memories. I forgot what it was called. Later on, I think they get a more interesting one that just kind of floats in the air. It looks literally like a plate that just hovers. It's just levitating. This game is quite good. There's a lot to see and look around. There's like a lot of exploration that you can do. I don't know if I can summon the mount here. I don't remember how. I forgot the button. Or maybe you can't do it here because there's not enough room. Anyway. Oh, okay, so I have not been in there. Wait a minute, how do I... Okay, right here. Alright, well this game runs... Now I didn't try like the FSR4 mod or any of that stuff. I didn't try it with ray tracing turned on. I would not expect this to be able to run ray tracing. Maybe on low? Can you imagine like a Legend of Zelda game? Oh, actually there is a Legend of Zelda game that's kind of like this. It's on the Switch too. But imagine like a Legend of Zelda game with graphics like this. Oh, I think I know where I am. Isn't this where Ravenclaw's house is up here? Yeah.
So Hogwarts Legacy of the Goblin.
Tried to summon the pepper and
Alright. I assume this game saves automatically. Yeah, 40 seconds. This is the last save. Okay. Alright, this is Unreal Engine 4. I want to try an Unreal Engine 5 game. Let's try Unreal Engine 5. Oh man, Vulcan shaders. More Vulcan shaders. Here we go. Man, look at that Vulcan shaders. CPU demanding. I'm gonna have to fix the window on this. Borderless. Okay, let's just go ahead and see. We'll just test it like this. Oh, it's not set up. Okay. I don't know where this is going to continue from. Oh, man. This is it. We're going in on Linux. Wait, hold on. How do I... This is Unreal Engine 5. Let's go with Fiend Hayabusa. I'm really curious to know how this runs on Linux. Whoa. Lots of essence. Is this the right way? Uh-oh.
Hostiles are few in number. Initiate sweep and clear.
Oh, man. All the blood and guts. Is there an item over here too? No. Man, Ninja Gaiden 2 in Unreal Engine 5 with the magic of Proton. Uh-oh, there's something there. Oh, man. Whoa. Tanks. We're getting about 80 FPS. This is Tompas. Wait, hold on, hold on. Oh, I don't know about this. Is there an item somewhere?
We have a Class A ninja. All hands, intercept and terminate.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. Whoa, okay. Another one? Oh man. This game, it's the perfection of action combat.
Central control room compromised. The control room is attacked. Now switching all flight systems to autopilot. We've got to get our plane profile stabilized. Control switched. Aircraft is under automatic control. All systems nominal to profile. Hydraulic screen. Flight profile nominal. We are on.
Yeah, those Izuna drops. Can't remember if there's an item on this side. Oh, there is. Ooh. Man, he just cuts all their limbs off with the tonfas. Uh-oh. No, you don't. He grabs him. Literally, he lost his hand. Now he lost his head. Izuna drop. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. I think you're supposed to destroy the computers. Yeah, it's like destroy all the computers. Go to cloud gaming. This is it. This is it. Uh-oh. Rocket launchers. Unreal Tournament. Hold on. I can't remember if there's something. No, there's something back there. Actually, I think. Oh, whatever. We don't need to go back there.
A total of 2 intruders detected on board. They are armed and considered extremely dangerous.
What we got? I could upgrade this. Yeah, upgrade that scythe.
It's time to take the fight to them. They want war, they get war.
What? I need to destroy the computers. Is that it? Yeah, the force of the hits with the Tonfa, man. Oh, what? I haven't. Oh, that's an attack throw. That was the counter attack throw. Decapitated that guy. Now, what is it telling me? There's something over here? Is there a secret item in here? What's in here? Oh. Oh, it's just go down. Why is this place all destroyed? Uh-oh! Uh-oh! Oh no, oh no. We're gonna have to switch weapons. I'm gonna need this. Oh man, Buster Sword. Final Fantasy VII style. You gotta go Cloud Strife on them. Oh no no no! Oh no no! Oh man, they're reloading, they're reloading. Oh dear, oh dear. I thought, okay, there's 2 of them, no wonder. I was like, wait a minute. Okay. We got it. I still don't have enough. I need like 5,000 more to level up a weapon. Are we supposed to go outside? Oh, we're supposed to go down.
Armadillo temperature rising. Damn it, we have a coolant leak.
Oh, there's an armadillo in there. Uh-oh.
High temperatures and noxious gases in adjacent holes.
Yeah, that's an armadillo. This is weird. They're using like an armadillo to power the entire airship. Man, Itagaki's imagination, like, it was so ridiculously crazy. Like, what strange theme? A giant armadillo with lava is the power source for the ship? Uh-oh.
The port side reactor has gone critical. Core temperature climbing. It's going super critical. Prepare for meltdown. Reactor unit purge in 60 seconds. Repeat, purge in 60 seconds. Countdown, mark. Seconds.
50 seconds? I gotta run.
40 seconds.
Oh no.
Purge complete. Lost engines on one side, but profile remains normal. We are still in code red. Repeat, still in code red. Secure the starboard reactor. Keep the hostile and protect the armadillo.
Scythe time. No, I don't want to use the scythe. I kind of want to go back to Tonfa. Tonfa seems really, really good against these guys. But actually, yeah, just use Tonfa. Tonfa's so busted.
Be careful with that. We don't want to bring her down quite yet.
Trust me. Someone kill that damn ninja.
Calm yourself, Elizabeth. I will handle this.
Oh really? This guy? In that case, we're going lunar staff. Wait, was there anything back here? You're gonna go fight this guy now. Still not quite enough. Alright, I think we're gonna fight Genshin now. Yeah. Yeah, that guy. That guy made me feel like I dislocated my shoulder. Wait, he's going down with the back of the ship.
Extinguishers. Operative.
You made it.
Ryu, we're going down.
Altitude dropping. Recovery impossible. We're going down. We're going down.
Head down.
Wait, what? That was like something out of Metal Gear Solid. Oh. Oh man, the armadillo. The demonic entity known as Armadillo. Oh boy. Oh man. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Oh man. Whoa. Whoa. Oh no, I don't know about this. I might need to heal. I might need to use one of these just in case. I think you're supposed to hit his... I think the weak spot's the tail, right? Oh, this is it.
Sonia.
I'm okay.
Okay, next game. That was UE5, man. Pretty good, UE5. A UE5 remake of a really classic Xbox 360 title. I guess override that. Okay, this is where we'll quit it out. Yeah, this is the snow chapter. Alright. I was really curious to know how this game ran on here. Okay, I think we have a few others. I don't really have that many other games installed on here. I actually had more games installed on the laptop because I was really more interested in how Linux handles like how using a laptop and then also gaming on the laptop on a Linux distro, how it actually runs, especially since I've never used Fedora before. And this is Ubuntu, and Ubuntu 26.04 has a really new kernel. This is like 7.0 kernel. For those of you running the latest kernel, what is the newest kernel, and is it worth even using? I broke my Fedora installation with the latest kernel, so I actually had to completely re-image the laptop 2 days ago. But so far, Ubuntu has been problem-free. And Ubuntu actually has a newer kernel. Like, what I'm running here on this is 7.0. The kernel that I'm using on my laptop is Fedora with the 6.19. 6.19 dot something. We're back to compiling shaders again. But this has become my little like Linux workstation area, where it's like this one area. I have the desktop for Linux. I've got the laptop with the Thunderbolt 5 docking station. They both share the same monitors. I'm actually using every single port on the Framework desktop except for the second display port. So, man, I'm maxing this thing out. Like I said in my overview video of the Framework desktop, I really wish it had an additional 2 USB Type-A ports on the back. It really needed more USB-A. I currently have 2 USB-A expansion cards on the front because I need extra. Because I need the webcam, the mouse, the keyboard, and the game controller. All 4 things are using USB Type-A. So I'm maxing out. That's why I was like, man, if this thing had 4 Type-A on the back, it would have been perfect. Because then the front could have been some other stuff. But they've got some really interesting expansion cards. Like this little thing right here is actually a 1 terabyte. It's a EXFAT 1 terabyte USB-C expansion card. So it's basically a 1 terabyte SSD. Or not, yeah, it's like a 1 terabyte SSD with a USB-C interface for 10 gigabit USB-C transfer. It defaults to being EX-FAT formatted. So it's not FAT32 like your typical thumb drive. But really good stuff, man. Framework, these guys are up and coming, man. As someone who has literally been ThinkPad for life, it's not every day that I try a different vendor's equipment like this. But yeah, I'm really impressed. I really like this Framework 16. I kind of like the Framework 16 more than the Framework Desktop. I've certainly been using the 16 more than the desktop. The nice thing about this desktop is you can also plug it into a Thunderbolt 4 or Thunderbolt 5 docking station or USB 4 docking station because it has USB 4 on the back. You can also run a monitor off of the USB 4 port as well because both USB 4 ports support DisplayPort alt mode. Alright, how is it defaulting here? Okay, so 4K. 4K is probably not going to work. We're going to have to drop to performance. It looks like it's running... It defaulted everything to maximum settings. Okay, we're getting about 48 to 50 FPS. We are going to have to lower settings a little bit. Oh, I'm going to have to go to the main menu, aren't I? Yeah, we're going to have to drop this to like high or medium. Is there a way to just do it from a preset? So we can do medium global illumination. I don't know how much... Oh wait, adjust the quality of indirect lighting when ray tracing is turned off. I guess we can leave that on high. Oh, frame gen is here. Well, hold on a second. We're at like 48 FPS. We can just turn on frame gen and save the day. Can't we? Just frame gen this thing. Even though it's a shooter-based game. Well, that will allow me to keep everything maxed out. Let's just test how that works. Frame gen. Yes, it's a Capcom game. You gotta turn frame gen on because it's a Capcom game. There we go. Yeah, frame gen. Whoa. All right. You know what? This makes him look like Master Chief, except he's got like cat ears. The lunar cat. How do I change her outfit? Oh. Mech Builder, Fluffy, the Neo Kunoichi. There.
Now I'm ready to go.
You and me both. Let's hit it.
Hey, now that the power's back on, we can take the tram somewhere new.
Here's some crayons.
So many
Cabin coin.
I've been wanting to draw forever. I'll try to.
Wait, what's this? Multi-hack. Max targets. Expand suit functions, adding extra slots to accommodate multiple mods. Just get that. And I guess the hacking, temporarily increasing damage dealt, yeah. If I keep leveling up the hacking damage, I think I'll just make... It's almost like you're using a magic build.
What's that?
Gotta contact Earth. Let's head to the comms tower. Should be at the mass production array.
Hey, look! This terminal has bot data saved in it.
Huh? Okay. Alright, we're going to the next area. This is the game that I listed for the stream, I think. So I'm finally actually playing it.
Now we can go to the comms tower.
Can't tell if we'll actually get through to Earth, but I need to know about my team.
One thing I like about this Framework desktop, it is very quiet. I can't even really hear it. Hold on, does the Steam details let me look at the... Because I know it had some kind of bug where it was showing the wrong memory number. Yeah, it's showing like some ridiculous memory number that's completely irrelevant. It shows like 127 gigs of VRAM. or no, megabytes? Doesn't make sense. So 12, what is that? 12.5 gigs? 12.7 gigs? Oh well. We are using 25 gigs of system RAM. So Ubuntu is a little bit heavier in terms of resource utilization compared to Fedora, as you guys can see here.
Hey, wait! Kids.
No, come back!
Diana! What are you doing? Are you trying to hurt yourself?
If I break, you can just fix me back up.
That's not the point. You have to be more careful. If something happened to you, I'd be in real trouble.
In real trouble?
The cat looks like it's straight out of a PS3 game.
Well, you best think on that yourself.
You best think of that on yourself.
Okay, I will.
Well, we got cats. Where are all the people? A cat was the last thing I was expecting.
We are playing this game at 1080p. This is 1080p upscaled to 4K. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to see some enemies here. This place looks really run down. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Saros. Oh, wait, wrong game. Pragmata. You know, that's the one thing I need to do next. The next phase of mastering the Linux, mastering the art of Linux, is to get a capture card working with Linux so I can stream 4K 60 PS5 Pro using Linux. That's the one thing I'm not sure how to do yet, because AverMedia doesn't have any drivers for their Thunderbolt capture card for Linux, so I'm going to probably have to find some kind of alternative, either another AverMedia card like an external USB-C, like USB 10 gig, or an Elgato. That was a new enemy. Oh my goodness. Whoa, whoa, what the? Headshot, headshot, headshot.
That's that.
Oh yeah, get that decode. Get that decode. Why can't I not get it? Huh? Decode X3, decode X1. I don't understand. What? Hold on, what happened? Decode.
Look at that!
What's this?
You really can make everything with lunafilament, huh?
3D printing.
Have it on Earth?
Nah, testing's been limited to the moon as far as I know. People back home have only heard about stuff like this.
3D printing a taxi cab.
Pragmata?
No clue. But I've sure as heck never seen a bot that needs as much watching as you do.
Is that a bad thing?
Nah, you keep things interesting. That's good.
The inquiry keyword Pragmata is classified at security level 6. Only a summary is available. A high-functioning autonomous prosthetic body with a simulated organ structure. Currently undergoing operational testing in limited sectors due to differing design concepts. It is not compatible with standard work bots commonly used throughout the cradle. So what is this Pragmata?
Look! I think that's the comms tower.
What? Where?
There, that big one. Right in the middle.
Whoa.
What? Whoa.
Wow.
Would you look at that? Looks a bit like New York.
New York. Is that a place on Earth?
Yeah, in America.
So many lights and signs. I can't decide what to look at first.
Oh man, I don't know about this. How am I supposed to get down there? Hey, there's an item over there. Would you ever go on Fear Factor? No, not really. I don't know why I would want to. Is that where they go, like, bungee jumping or something? Oh, secret items. Yeah, there's enemies there. You can see them in the back in the distance. Uh-oh. Oh man. Headshot, headshot. Big money. Oh, we gotta watch out, we gotta watch out. It was a show with Joe Rogan in the 2000s. Wasn't he like a host for like wrestling? Or not wrestling, like MMA fighters? He used to be an MMA fighter back in the day, but then he became like a host. Like he would do commentary and he would like walk around with a microphone and talk to people, wouldn't he? That's what I remember. Oh! Watch out. Headshot, headshot. Headshot, headshot. Whoa. try to get you with the jump scares in this game.
Now it's my turn.
Is there a way for me? I forgot what the crouch button was. Is there like a crouch? There's a scan. Oh, there's something over there. Donuts! Is the frame gen? I don't think so. This makes me think of the beginning of Requiem and Forspoken. The weird loading like that is kind of strange. That's a proton thing for this game. Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Hello, this is Edith. Due to an unidentified interference, this area has been secured. Mass printing will resume shortly.
Damn. So that's how it is?
Edith isn't very nice, is it?
I have to unlock the massive gate. We gotta call Leon S. Kennedy to help out. Because he had to unlock some gate in Raccoon City a few months ago. We need to call in the experts. So you know what I'm saying? Alright, hold up. Let's see. Let's go ask one of these nice robots. Maybe they know. Can she like hack this panel? No. There's still enough space to slide under it? Oh yeah, you're right. Man, if it was Ryu Hayabusa, he would just slide right under that. He wouldn't waste time. Is that it?
I think we need to disable the lock codes on the local access beacons to reach the comms tower.
For real?
So where to?
I don't know. Try scanning.
Scan the path. Uh-oh. Oh man, run.
It almost had us.
Yeah, nice moves, kid.
Man, this dude needs to get like a new phone. Get a OnePlus 15. Call up Master Chief. Get Leon S. Kennedy in here, man. You need backup. These people need to understand when they're outclassed.
Can't forget you.
Oh, this is to go back to the base? Okay. I like how he goes down the ladder. It's like everything's interconnected in the sewers. You just walk back in the sewer.
You like that weapon, huh?
Alright, here we go. Let's get some upgrades. Actually, I really want to upgrade some of his abilities. Oh, I guess you get these from bosses? I may just save up for now. This is to get more HP. I just get him to 1200 HP. You just get a lot of HP. So he doesn't die as easily. He's supposed to be an astronaut, so he needs to be tough. Does this guy have stuff? Oh. Oh, I need to unlock more. Oh wait, I can get another one? Can I get like a bingo if I get 3 in a row? Authorization to pass through a red zone gate.
Bingo!
Bingo?
Well done.
Wait, what? A special holder designed to protect and carry repair cartridges. Increase the number of repair cartridges. Oh, yeah, more healing items. Now, that's what I'm talking about. Estus flasks. Everybody knows. Because everybody's played Dark Souls 1. The standard of gaming in the 21st century. Okay. Let's get out of here. Do I have any more mods? No. Let's go down here. Yeah, this game is quite good. It runs really well, man. Capcom is on fire. They're making so much good games. This isn't a big year for games, but it's a big year for Capcom games. Resident Evil, Monster Stories 3, or Monster Hunter Stories 3, Pragmata, and Onimusha. So they still got another game coming out. This area is extremely dangerous. Securing this red zone will unlock a section of a stamp board. Extremely dangerous, huh? Let's go in. Here we go. This is it. We're going into the extremely dangerous. Make sure you're checking those dosimeters. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. What you got? What you got? Headshot. 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 Look at that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Calm down. Back up, back up, back up.
It's over.
Man. Extremely dangerous. This is like Counter-Strike. What? How do I open it? Oh no. Oh man. Quick, 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 quick. Oh. Headshot, headshot. Watch out. Oh, he's got a lightsaber. He's going Obi-Wan. He's going Obi-Wan. Headshot. Force push. Palpatine. No, you don't.
Yeah, let's do this.
Oh man, hold on.
Here it comes! Look out!
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh no! Oh, it took a lot of damage. Hold on, I need to get the... How do I swap guns again? Oh yeah, shockwave, shockwave. Get this little guy. Bam! Oh man, watch out, watch out. I forgot how to heal. Okay, there we go.
Here it comes! Look out!
I'm trying to heal. Oh, I was trying to figure out how to press the heal.
Hang in there!
Oh, okay, hold on. Restart. Where do we pick up from?
Want to check your gear?
Wait, hold on. In the wrong way? Do I still have that thing? Okay, I still have the bingo card.
So soon? Have a pleasant journey.
They said it's extremely dangerous, but you get something if you complete it.
That four-legged spider bot we fought earlier sure moved around a lot. If only we could slow it down.
Okay, hold on, hold
Might
on.
be a unit we could use for that.
How you like this?
We did it! Look out for targets.
There we go.
Good job.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give me the power. Oh no, get away, get away. Give me the ammo. Oh yeah. Bam!
Shake it up, kid.
Oh no. Oh no.
It's my turn. Right on.
Shoot it where it's weak, you.
What the?
Here it comes! Look out! Jump, you!
Man, that little dude who's rolling around like a droidicar in episode 1.
Overdrive protocol initiate. Shoot it where it's weak.
Where's his weak spot? Oh, there.
Here it comes! Look out!
Yeah, this little guy.
How you like this? Is that it?
I probably should have killed the little guy first, actually. Almost died again. Pure Lunum. An extremely rare, high-priority chunk of Lunum, capable of upgrading equipment to a higher level of function than regular Lunafilament cannot achieve.
Ooh, shiny!
Wow. So wait, how do we use it?
So, what do we do?
Is it for this? Oh, it's for these things. Unlocks fast moves. Press RB right before enemies attack to temporarily slow time down. Critical shot unlocks critical shot. When an enemy's health is low, a critical shot may appear. Passing through it during a hack will down... Like, passing through it, what does that mean? Oh, that's the visceral. Oh, okay. Enemy's health is low. The critical shot will appear on the hacking node. I kind of want fast moves, though. Unlock fast moves. Yeah, it's stylish. Yeah, fast moves. Oh, wait. I can upgrade my weapon. Or I can upgrade this. Multi-hack. Decode. A hacking node that disrupts enemy internal system, temporarily increasing damage dealt. Yeah. Level 2. I guess I should unlock multi-hack as well. Wait, what? I can pick one of them? Overclocked weaponry. The overclocked weaponry mod will be uploaded to the tram terminal menu. Chargeable weapons charge 30% faster. Oh, that's your reload speed. Reduces damage received by 20% when your HP is below 50%. Hugh's Exo Layer outfit will be added. Oh, that's a new outfit. Let's get chargeable weapons charged 30% faster. Oh no, I don't have the thing? Okay.
We wish you a happy shelter life.
Does this save automatically? I can't remember. I think it has an autosave, but you can also create manual saves. Oh, you can go with... Okay. We're gonna keep this one for now. Wait, decode level 3? Yeah, let's go with this. I don't know why it says, like, it reports the memory like that for the GPU. So I guess that's 12.6 gigs of VRAM. That's a lot of VRAM. Riot Blaster. That's because it's unified memory architecture, and the way that the UEFI is set up, it's set up to go to like auto mode, and the default is like 500 meg. That's the reason why, or 0.5 gig. That's why it does that. It dynamically scales It's different from the GMK tech. The GMK tech that I tested last year, I need to specify... It defaults in the BIOS. It doesn't do auto. It's like you have to manually select it. Like from the factory, the GMK tech defaults to 64 gigs of VRAM and 64 gigs of system RAM. So it basically splits the 128 into half. Here, it's just auto. Now, if I wanted to, I could go in the BIOS and I could manually set it the way that it works on the GMK tech. Oh wait, I can't... Wait, Riot Blaster?
Hope you're ready to blast stuff.
The blaster. Uh-oh! No. Oh, yeah. Did that guy get owned? This one didn't get owned. Shoot him in the knee. Uh-oh.
Here it comes. Look out.
Oh, no. Counter-strike. Counter-strike.
Yes, that's that.
Wait, what's over here? Stasis net? Let's try Riot Blaster again.
Is New York City always like this?
This isn't really the city. It's more like your average shopping area.
Earth sure has a lot of places.
Yeah. There's also a ton of stuff you can't find on the moon.
Really? I want to see. Got it.
Hmm. Oh wait, I think I know what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to probably ride that up. Uh-oh.
Jump, you.
Now it's my turn.
Get ready.
Oh my goodness.
We did it. Look, there's a bunch of dolls all lined up.
It's a mannequin. They're made to look like humans to show off clothes and stuff. They might look the part, but real people got that lifeblood in them.
Right. And no blood means no moving.
No. I mean, humans got a certain warmth to them.
Oh! Over 36 degrees Celsius, right? There's a beacon. It's so close.
Come on. There's got to be another way.
Hmm. Uh-oh. What the? Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Pro moves. Is the enemy there? Oh, yeah. Where did the enemy go? Whoa! Okay, he's right there.
It's over.
This is a really cool sci-fi game.
How are we gonna reach that beacon?
When there's no clear way through, the only choice is up.
It's like New York and Las Vegas style. It's more New York than Vegas, though. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Okay, you know what? We're gonna need Riot Blaster for this. And multi-hat. Oh, yeah.
Back off.
Yu Hakusho style.
Wow.
Big money. Is that all that's over here? I feel like this would be a fun.
That unit can bust up groups of bots.
This would be a fun game to like see someone speed run.
Let's use this when we're outnumbered.
Wait, so that goes all the way back up there? Oh, that's the mannequin area? Uh-oh. That's where I was. I was inside there. Uh-oh.
Look out for charging
Nope.
I can't access the beacon with these bots in the way.
Oh, man. I forgot if he... Okay, he doesn't have the melee attack unless he's...
Now it's my turn.
We're being targeted by something in the air.
Right on. Nope.
Oh yeah, see, she killed it using the hacking damage. You didn't have to shoot it there. That's why I feel like upgrading her damage is probably like the easy way, because it's like magic damage. Oh wait, we gotta do one more? Where do I go? Oh.
Got it!
This is gonna take forever. Can't we just pop them all at once?
They aren't connected, so I don't think so.
Oh yeah, I need to be using my fast. I have fast mode. He has fast mode now. Yeah. I remember how I've got that. New York back then.
This person really felt like they were on Earth. This is not for me.
Why's that?
Well, it doesn't necessarily look like the moon, but I don't know. It's just too clean here.
The Earth is dirty?
Let's just say people can be a bit messy, but maybe I like this.
The lunar hideout. Oh, whoa. Whoa, that's a lot of enemies. Oh man, we're gonna need Riot Blaster.
Get some!
Jump Q! Be careful!
Whoa! Look at that, walking in the circle, I can't even hit him. Just do the robot walk. It works, it's so effective.
Wow!
What did this do? Didn't seem like it changed anything in the room. I only got one. Yeah, we're gonna have to go with the net.
Got it! Does Earth really look like this?
You've really been left in the dark, huh? Didn't anyone ever teach you this stuff?
Nope. I was left in sleep mode for so long. And when I woke up, the boat was all messed up.
Must have been the quakes. There was no one else?
Nope. Nobody.
All alone, huh? I know the feeling.
probably heal. Yeah, I'm healing up. Oh!
Yes, that's that.
I can't wait to get that to the shelter. Overdrive protocol activate.
Is that it?
I don't know if those are random or those are fixed treasure.
Now we can hack a bunch of bots at once.
Wait, what did it say? There's like another thing? There's like an email thing. Oh, she has overdrive.
Oh, that's convenient.
Thank you, Mr. Replicator.
All right, but no cats this time.
Why?
Hold on, there's an item there.
Falling off the side of a bridge, going after it again.
And we're gonna go get that item.
I won't do that again.
Good.
You said best thing on that stuff. See? I can do that.
Wow. Word for word.
Oh man, there's a big enemy there. There's a big enemy there. We're gonna have to avoid it. Oh man, there's more than one. There's more than one.
How the heck did I end up in this mess? If we hadn't come here, then Nick and the others would still be alive.
Nick, is he the one who called you?
No, that was James, the captain. Those two, plus Ken and myself, were sent here to the cradle. They were my closest friends.
Friends. friends like?
James was calm and collected, just like a captain should be. Ken was a real goofball. Nicholas was always angry with him.
They didn't get along?
No, we were the kind of pals who could speak our minds, no sugarcoating. In a word, friends.
Even when you're angry? Friends sound complicated.
Is there something here? It's a good thing I came back around, because there was an item that I completely didn't even notice until the second time. But there's still something here. Not sure how to get that one. There's a lot of hidden areas. There's a lot of hidden stuff around here.
Hey, Hugh. What were you like as a kid?
I was a curious one. Always getting up to no good. Kept chasing anything that caught my eye. I ended up lost half the time.
What did you chase?
One time...
Oh, man.
I went after a squirrel and totally face-planted.
See? You ran after animals too, just like me.
Yeah, well, that's how I know it's dangerous.
Yeah, see, I was over here earlier. I didn't even notice that. Good thing I decided to circle all the way back.
Should we take a break?
Okay. I guess that's a good... This might be a good place to stop. Yeah, we're almost at the 3-hour mark, so I think this will be a good stopping point.
I'm gonna go play.
Well, I got a lot of stuff. Alright, well, I'll figure that out later. Alright, guys, well, this game, Pragmata, is a very well optimized game, although it is tough for integrated graphics to run it. We have to use FrameGen. If we wanted to make this playable without FrameGen, we'd have to probably drop the graphics settings. Because I am running everything on the high, like everything's max, basically. But I gotta run FrameGen to get it playable, to stay above 60.
It was so much fun that I kind of made a mess.
I may look into that swap that you guys were talking about earlier, like the int 8 swap for the RDNA 3 so they can get FSR 4. But so far, this does pretty good. Okay, I have some stuff I need to do first, but okay, well, Ubuntu 2604 with the latest kernel that ships with it, which is 7.0, is quite good, man. The stability is really good. The one thing about this game I noticed is this game did have, like, traversal loading. Like, it would load some of the areas in. I wasn't sure why that it was doing that, because I didn't notice that in the Windows version. But that was happening, and I did play this game a lot more on this platform than I did on the Threadripper platform. In the Threadripper, all we did was, like, stand in this area and talk the whole time. But yeah, man, this Framework desktop, though, is really nice for a mini PC. It is so quiet. I can't even really, like, what's the fan speed? Let me go, let's look at system. Where's my, let's look at this again. So look at that, 1500 RPM. 1487 RPM, you see that? It is so quiet. 1500 RPM on the Cooler Master 120mm fan with the PTM 79, whatever the newest one is. They're using one that's actually newer than the 7950. It's 7980 or something, but man, this is incredible. 58 Celsius on the APU. Well, actually, no, 58 Celsius on, I don't know what, on the main board. That must be the VRM. And the CPU is running at 66 Celsius. 66 Celsius in such a small form factor. And we are pulling the Radeon. The Radeon 8060S is pulling about 100 watts, running at 60. It's basically the same temperature as the APU. Look at that. The encode load for the 1440p live stream. It isn't even at like 50%. PCI Gen 4 X16. This is very nice. This is more well behaved than the Evo X2, the GMK Tech. Although I will say the GMK Tech does come with a lot more ports. This is the reason why. So my criticism of the Framework desktop is not enough built-in ports on the back. They only give you two expansion slots on the front, which is fine. It would have been nice if they somehow managed to fit 2 more, so like a total of 4. But I'm okay with the expansion slots being 2. I just wish there were 2 more USB Type A ports on the back. And maybe another USB-C that doesn't have to be USB 4. I just feel like the back of it is lacking in the number of ports, because the Evo X2 has way more ports built in. Even if you include the 2 expansion slots that Framework provides, the Evo X2 already includes a built-in SD card reader, like a full SD card reader. So that's one thing. But this one is so much quieter. The Evo X2 is so much louder. I hear it all the time while playing games. This thing, the Evo X2 basically sounds like a gaming laptop with the fan spinning up so loud. But this thing, 1500 RPM is all you need to know that this thing is quiet, and the temperatures are very good. So this is probably my favorite mini PC that I've ever seen in action. The handle makes it great for being portable, so it is travel ready. I just like this lineup of the products that Framework has, man. Like, the fact that they're so supportive of the Linux ecosystem is just the cherry on top. But anyway, guys, that was a look at Ubuntu LTS 2604. Gaming on Steam, Proton works perfectly fine with the latest kernel. Really, really good. I tested Wi-Fi 7 on here. Wi-Fi 7 works out of the box. The Bluetooth works out of the box. It's a great experience overall. If you're in the market for a mini PC because you live some kind of nomadic lifestyle and you don't really want a big, hulky desktop that takes up a lot of space and it's hard to travel with, Framework Desktop is probably where it's at, man. I don't know of anything better that I can recommend. The Evo X2, the Minis Forum, those are also really good. Those come with a lot more ports up front, and they ship with Windows. This does not ship with Windows. Now, you can get this with Windows pre-installed. They do They do charge for the Windows license, so it's like an if you're getting Windows 11 Pro, that's like an additional $200. So it does make the Framework desktop a lot more expensive than an Evo X2 or Minis Forum even. And Minis Forum has USB version 2, USB 4 version 2.0, which is very good, but it's not. It's weird. Like they don't. Their firmware is kind of buggy, and they don't support like eGPUs on Thunderbolt 5 docking stations officially. So that's kind of the reason why I avoided it. I went with the Framework. But yeah, we'll be doing more tests with this, with Linux. So if you're interested in that content, do make sure you hit the bell icon to get notified when I go live or when I upload the latest video. Do you have a portable monitor? No, I don't. No, I don't. The smallest monitor I have is a 22-inch 1080p. Not exactly what I would call portable. But yeah, if you have one of those, this thing's really nice, man. This thing is the sort of thing that an editor well, actually realistically no, they wouldn't do this. They would take a laptop. They would probably, I'm thinking like editors going to Computex in a couple of weeks for Taipei travel. I think something like this is probably the way to go if you're going to be an editor. Or you're going to be editing videos while you're like in the hotel or whatever. Framework 16, man, that thing is awesome. But I like the Framework desktop a lot. But I think, personally, I like the Framework 16 more. I think this is my favorite product that Framework has. As an enthusiast and a power user, and wanting to get into Linux hardcore, like this thing, the capabilities that this has is just super good in the chassis that it comes with. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this stream. This look at Ubuntu LTS 2604. Thanks for tuning in as always, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and see you then. Thanks.